when we welcome trials as friends.
So it's like we have a valuable treasure in our hands,
Absolutely.
Huh? Okay.
A valuable treasure we'll find at the end when we welcome trials as friends. And that's the end of the song.
Well, let's do it to the music, Mr. Rob. From the very beginning. Sitting up straight
we go.
with a smile on your face. There we go. On the shores. On the shores of the rolling sea, down deep in the sand, there an oyster can make the choice to welcome trials as friends. As the tiniest grain of sand works past the shell, deep in its heart the most sensitive part will someday produce a pearl that's precious and priceless and pure, a pearl that's only for those who endure. A valuable treasure we'll find at the end when we welcome trials as friends.
That was beautiful, Mr. Robert.
That was
outstanding.
Well, Miss Rebecca?
Yes, sir.
I figured out that if we'll welcome those trials as friends, if we'll be sincere and transparent with good motives, if we'll be genuine and good all the way through,
all the way,
then we'll be like those valuable treasures.
Well, I want to be like a valuable treasure. In fact, Mr. Robert, there are a bunch of valuable treasures up here.
There are.
Huh. I wonder, is it about time for the story?
The story. Would you like to hear the story?
I sure would.
Would you like to hear the story?
Yeah!
Well, I guess there's no sense waiting around for it.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
All right, why don't we say thank you to Miss Rebecca and Mr. Rob. Thank you, Miss Rebecca and Mr. Rob. Sincerity. Eagerly doing what is right, but with good motives. For each one of us, we need to be good and sincere. We need to be genuine, not just on the outside, when people are watching us, or when our teacher, or our mom, or our dad, or when someone is around. No, not just when people are around, but even when we're all by ourselves. See, that's what being sincere is. That's how we can be genuine, when we're good, not just on the outside, but on the inside. One day, a young man was walking to the jewelry store, and there he began to peer in through the glass window. He was looking at all the fine jewelry laid out there, and his eye caught a most beautiful pearl necklace. It was radiant and beautiful, and you see, the young man's mother's birthday was in just a few days, and he wanted to buy just the right gift for her. He'd been saving up his money for a long, long time, working hard to buy her the best gift. And so, he went into the jewelry store window to get a closer look.
Well, good evening, sir. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing fine,
Well,
except for my foot hurts a little.
What's the matter with your foot?
You're standing on it.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sir, would you like a nice pot of hot, piping hot tea?
Oh, yes, that would be wonderful.
Sorry, old bean. I would too, but we don't have any. Sir, now,
Well, the jeweler began to show him all the fancy jewelry, the bracelets and the gold necklaces, and all the bright lights in the store were shining down. But the young man, he was interested only in that pearl necklace, and so he asked to see if he could look at it.
Can I look at those?
These?
Those, no.
Oh, yes, so these. Please, sir, don't step on the glass. I mean, put your hand on the glass because I just cleaned it. So these are macaroni noodles.
No, not those.
You can eat them, they are edible. They're very good for you.
No, I'm...
Those? Oh,
Yeah.
the pearls.
Well, the young man began to explain why he needed them, and so the jeweler opened up that glass case, and there slowly, once he got the right key, he slowly and carefully, he reached in and he lifted up that pearl necklace. Very, very carefully, he handed that necklace to the young man, and the young man began to look at it. and examined each one of those pearls, how they were perfectly round, and the color was just brilliant. Well, he imagined that those pearls were very expensive, and so he asked the jeweler how much they would cost.
How much are they?
These pearls, sir?
Yes.
The genuine real pearls?
Huh?
Let's see. Price of the pearls. You got a button on button there. It's tax there. Plus the normal tax, and you're wearing a bow tie. That's a bow tie tax. Yes, sir.
Whoa! He couldn't believe those pearls cost so much. Well, mystified, he asked the jeweler why they were so expensive.
Why are these so expensive?
Sir, these are genuine pearls. Real, all the way through. Look at this. Nothing fake about them. All the way through.
Well, the jeweler began to explain to the young man how each one of those pearls was made. You see, down in the water, those pearl oysters open up their shells, and through the water will be floating these pieces of sand or debris. And one of those pieces of sand will get stuck in some of those irritating and most sensitive parts of that pearl oyster. Oh, how it hurts. And that pearl oyster develops this tear-like liquid called nacre. And those tears, they cover over that piece of sand. And layer after layer of those tears build up, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until finally it's a solid pearl, genuine all the way through. Well, the young man got to thinking about those pearls. How each one of those pearls was a result of years of suffering by those pearl oysters. And he got to thinking about his mother, who this would be for. His mother, who had also been through hard times. How she had cried many tears of her own, and how never once did she take out her hurt on others, but she was forgiving instead. And she allowed her tears to cover over her hurts and develop her own kind of beautiful pearl in her life.
Do you have any other pearls? Maybe some more expensive or less expensive ones?
Less expensive?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I do, sir. A little bit cheaper. Now, these are not real pearls. These are imitation. They're cheaper.
Oh.
But
They're fake?
They're fake. Well, I'll show you about them, sir.
So he opened up the glass cabinet again and pulled out a set of cultured pearls.
You see, sir, these are cultured pearls.
Cultured pearls?
They are fake. They are imitation. You see, what the pearl farmer will do, the old bean will take a glass bead, little glass bead, and he'll have an oyster, and he will open him up, like that, right? He opens it all the way up. He places that bead in the sensitive part, and ooh, it makes the tears in the nacre. And so what happens, while that bead is in that oyster, the tears will form a few layers over that glass bead. Now, he will take it out, and then he will have a few layers of the nacre. But it is not real all the way through. It looks good on the outside, but it is not real all the way through. And so, as a result, they chip and dull rather easily.
Well, the young man got to thinking about this. How the pearls, they may look real on the outside, but fake on the inside.
Well, my mom isn't fake on the inside. She's real all the way through, just like the genuine pearls. I think I'll buy the real ones.
The real one, sir.
And so,
very good, sir.
So the young man pulled out a rather large handful of hard-earned money and began to pay the jeweler all that money.
Well, wonderful, sir. Sir, here you are. Yes,
And so the jeweler wrapped those pearls in a velvet-lined box, and he handed it to the young man.
Thank you, sir, for your business, sir. No one appreciates your money more than I do. Now, sir, what is your favorite color?
Teal green.
Teal green? Well, that's the exact color of Corvette that I am going to get in honor of you, sir.
So the jeweler handed him the pearls, and the young man walked away. He was so excited. He had gotten the genuine pearls, not the ones that were fake, but the ones that were real on the inside and on the outside. He was thrilled to pieces, and he could hardly wait for the big day to come. Well, 1 day passed. 2 days passed. 3 days. 4 days. 5 days. And finally, the big day arrived. It was his mother's birthday. And so, And so the young man could hardly stand still as he stood outside his mother's door and he knocked. Well, the mother heard someone at the door, and so she went to the door to see who it was.
Happy birthday, Mom!
Come on in.
I remembered this year.
And so the two of them sat down.
Oh.
And so they sat there together on that worn couch. And there the young man was so excited, and he handed the box with the pearl necklace inside to his mother.
This is for you.
Oh, she and he were so excited. And so slowly but carefully, as mothers often do, to not rip the paper, she opened up the box and she pulled out that velvet-lined case. Oh, they were so excited. He was thrilled to pieces. And so slowly she opened the box, and inside she found...
Oh, son, they're beautiful. These must cost a fortune.
They did, but they were worth every penny. Because when I saw them, I thought about you. And these are genuine pearls all the way through. And I've seen you come through hard times over the years. And I've seen you laugh, and I've seen you cry, and I know how much it must have hurt. But through it all, you've never tried to be somebody you weren't or hide something that was really true. Because you've been a wonderful mother, and I love you with all of my heart.
Well, the young man, he took that pearl necklace and helped put it around his mother's neck. And there, as he looked at those pearls, they were shining more brilliantly and more beautifully than they ever did through that store window. And as he saw the smile on his mother's face, he knew he had chosen the right gift. A genuine, real necklace for a genuine, loving mother. Now, how many of you today want to be like a real pearl that's good and genuine on the outside and on the inside? Who wants to be a real pearl? Can I see your hand? Wonderful. You can put your hands down. Now, that means that you have to do what's right, not just when people are watching, not when your teacher's around, or your mom and dad, or the principal walks by, but every single minute of every day. And if you will do that, then you will be like those real pearls that are solid, genuine, and good, not just on the outside, but on the inside. Well, Miss Rebecca, I wonder if we could do our memory work in song. After all, it's important to review because we need to be all that we can be by using our talents fully to the best of our ability. That's one way that we can be solid and genuine. So, Miss Rebecca?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we could do our memory work. I will use my talents fully to be
all that I can be.
All right, sitting up straight with a smile on your face. All
Just
right.
like genuine pearls.
Here we go. I will use my talents fully to be
all that I can be, and for all my actions I will take responsibility. I will never take advantage of the people on my way. I'll respect others' opinions, and I'll mean the words I say. Commitments are important steps to guard us from disaster, and just to show we know them well, let's say them even faster. I will use my talents fully to be all that I can be, and for all my actions I will take responsibility. I will never take advantage of the people on my way. I'll respect others' opinions, and I'll mean the words I say. Commitments are important steps to guard us from disaster, and just to show we know them well, let's say them even faster.
One last time.
I will use my talents fully to be all that I can be, and for all my actions I will take responsibility. I will never take advantage of the people on my way. I'll respect others' opinions, and I'll mean the words I say. Commitments are important steps to guard us from disaster, and just to show we know them well, let's say them even faster.
Turn to your friends and give them a big hand. All right.
Good job.
Well, where is our jeweler, Mr. Rob? We could use a
Mr.
piano
Rob.
player. Oh, there
Hi,
you are,
Mr.
Mr.
Rob.
Rob. Would you mind playing the piano for us?
No, I don't. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
good.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Rob, for
Mr.
sharing
Rob,
your talents.
how's that nice new hot rod you got?
Yeah.
Well, truthfully, I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh,
Okay.
I see, I
Well,
see.
let's see then. How does it begin, Miss Rebecca?
On the shores of the rolling sea, down deep in the sand.
Where those oysters are found, so we can be like a real pearl.
That's right.
All right, sitting up straight, with a smile on your face. All right.
Here we go.
On the shores. On the shores of the rolling sea, down deep in the sand, there an oyster can make the choice to welcome trials as friends. As the tiniest grain of sand works past the shell, deep in its heart the most sensitive part will someday produce a pearl that's precious and priceless and pure, a pearl that's only for those who endure, a valuable treasure we'll find at the end when we welcome trials as friends. That was
Outstanding!
well, Miss Rebecca.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be like a real pearl?
Genuine all the way through. Yes, sir.
Good, not just on the outside, but on the inside.
Because, Mr. Robert, we don't want to just be good when people are looking, but because we want to be good with transparent motives all the time.
All the time. And that's how we'll be like those valuable treasures. Like a valuable pearl, you and I will be worth something extra special when we're good all the time.
Absolutely. Well, do you want to be like a genuine pearl?
Do ya?
All right.
All right. Well, you do that this week and tell your moms and dads that you want to be like a pearl that's good all the time, all the way through.
Well, I sure had fun. I've had fun today, Mr. Robert, with the story and the songs and all.
I can't wait till next time.
So am
All
I.
right, well, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The character quality of virtue is a fitting way to conclude the first series of Character First Education. For virtue, in a way, is the culmination of all the other character qualities. In one instance, virtue is being truthful. In another, it is being obedient, or generous, or forgiving. Use the story of the grapevine to instruct your children how they can grow to be strong, healthy, and productive individuals. Help them develop good habits that will profit them for the rest of their lives. I hope our time together has been of benefit to you, and I trust that you are better equipped to teach these lessons. May your investment in the character of each child impact this world for generations to come.
Well, how are you doing today? Fantastic. Well, let's all stand up, and let's put our hands way up high and down low, and 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 up high, and up high, and down low, and up high and down low, and up high and down low. You look like a bunch of birds. And up high and down low, and up high and down low, and down low. Hey, way to be attentive. Give your neighbor a big hand. All right. Let's all clap. Good. Clap. 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 Don't clap. Hey, way to be obedient. Awesome. Well, go ahead and have a seat. And today, we are studying about the character quality of virtue. The definition of virtue is demonstrating honesty and integrity in my life by doing what is right. Mr. Robert, would you come up here for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I wondered if you could help us learn this definition.
I'd love to learn the definition.
Are you thirsty by any chance?
No, but I brought this. Would you like a drink of water?
Oh, very generous of you to offer. Thank you, but I think I'm okay.
Are you? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I was actually planning to use this a little bit later on.
Really?
In today's story, in fact.
I don't see any plants to water or...
Well,
or
we'll have to find out.
really? Okay, well...
I'll just put this over here.
Okay,
and let's
we'll
see.
just be patient figuring out what that is for,
Yeah.
but...
Well, you were saying something about the definition?
Yes, it's demonstrating honesty and integrity in my life by doing what is right.
Oh, well, why don't we say that together? How about?
All right.
Virtue
is demonstrating honesty and integrity in my life by doing what is right. Very good.
They learn very quickly, Miss Rebecca. That's what virtue is. And